We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Dallas Mavericks come in for this one. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
You could see the landing gear disappear. Washington had one goal, and that was to fly to the rack.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, Coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Mavericks shooting their first foul shot of the game. Thompson no good on the free throw. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
He can't get it to go. Good D by Barnes. Here's Quickly. And the layup is good.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Irving. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Irving. Gafford takes it off the glass. Gafford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Gafford with the steal. Outside, Davis. Washington, that's good.
Just muscling his way through the contact. How about the strength from Washington?
Quickly with it. Guarded now by Irving. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Stolen by Quickly. At the elbow, it's Barrett. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Here's Irving. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Walter. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Pirtle. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Washington. Outside, Davis. .127 left to play in the first quarter. Ingram with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at cunning the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Ingram outside. Pass to Walter. To the inside. Pirtle. Count it.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here is Irving. The layup off target. And here is Quickly. Pass to Walter. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Gafford. Mobo with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Quickly. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by
17.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Here's Abaji. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Irving looking over the floor. Off target with his 3. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Abaji. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best effort.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
Here's Shed. Hasn't made one yet. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to Barnes. Pass to Mobo. It's deflected. Right side Irving. Marshall with it. Covered by Barnes. Here's Irving. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Abaji. That one falls. Abaji's got 4 this quarter.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
To the left wing. Outside Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Raptors trailed by 10. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
And stolen by Barrett. Ingram outside. On the wing quickly. Count it. Quickly's got his second bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Wonderful anticipation that time for the Pirtle. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Irving. .106 left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. And it's in off the backboard. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Dallas leading by 8. Pass to Christie. And that one drops for him. Christie's got his first basket. Marshall with the steal. Thompson left side. Here's Irving. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
.15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. No good there. Here's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Left side, Barrett. And so it's Dallas, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Right side, Irving. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Barrett, no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's Ingram missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Outside Irving. Outside Davis. Tipped away. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Mavericks substitution. Number 13, Najee Marshall.
A difficult situation for Toronto. They're scoreless since the first half. Now, quickly. Back to Ingram. They need this. Rebounded by Gafford. Fast break, Dallas. Pass to Marshall. Some solid defense from Ingram. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And Barrett gets it to go.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Here's Gafford. Pass to Davis. Thompson outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Down low. Back to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Covered by Gafford. Over in the corner, Barnes. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Lively with the screen. Goes up to the stripe. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his second basket.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal best.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Inside. Here's Lively. And it's good, 2 points. Lively's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Mobo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Exum. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
48.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Mavericks leading by 23. Pass to Exum. To the paint. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Quickly. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And that one's good, Quickly.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Here's Davis, and he gets the bucket. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Here's quickly. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And so here is Dallas. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And Pirtle pulls it down. Ingram with it. Now defended by Exum. And the layup's good off the glass.
How crazy is Ingram? How ridiculous is Ingram? I mean, just toying with the defense with his ball handling skill.
He takes it in, and they pick up 2. Here's quickly. Barnes down low. That one misses. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Lively. Can't hit from the elbow. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. It's Ingram on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
To the middle. Here's Barrett. A rebound by Washington. Here's Exum. Driving the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Exum's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Ingram. Got a piece of it. And they recover it. Second chance effort. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Another shot. Lively. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Jakob Pirtle. That free throw, no good. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Tries again. Barnes grabs the miss. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. In the corner, Barrett with it. Off target from three-point range. And here's Marshall to bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Over to the wing. Christie can't make it.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The drive by Barnes.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Pass to Lively. A shot missing. Barnes outside. No good. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.